Welcome to Understand. I'm Jordan from SciTools. What if your static analysis tool could adapt its AI to your hardware, your models, and even your own servers? Well, starting with Understand 7.2 Build 1240, the AI module has been completely rebuilt from the ground up. This update introduces several powerful new capabilities, including the ability to switch AI models based on your hardware, load your own custom GGUF model files, and connect Understand to your own AI server or third-party services like Ollama or ChatGPT. In this video, I'll walk you through each of these new features and show you how to set them up. Since the release of Understand 7.1 Build 1223, Understand has shipped with a Llama 3.2 1 billion parameter model by default. With 7.2, we've upgraded to the Qwen 3 1.7 billion parameter model as our default, with over a half dozen more options available to tailor the feature directly to your needs. You can still download and use the 1 billion, 3 billion, and 8 billion parameter Llama models, but we personally recommend sticking with the Qwen models for general use, code comprehension, accuracy, and instruction following. Our built-in Qwen models range from 0.6 billion parameters for fast and lightweight usage, to 14 billion parameters for deep analysis and navigating complex systems. If you're working in a compliance-driven environment or have US-only software requirements, then the Llama models are a great choice for you. As a disclaimer, please keep in mind that as the AI world is constantly changing, these exact models we ship may evolve over time, so don't worry if the models you see in your current build don't match these models from build 1242 exactly. To change your model, just go to Understand Preferences, or Tools Options if you're on Windows. Then go to the Data tab, and we're going to make sure that AI is enabled here with this checkbox. Then we can just click the ellipses button next to the provider field under AI model. And now we're going to make sure that Understand Local is selected under the provider. And then when we go and select model, we can choose between any of the Qwen or Llama models. Keep in mind that larger models require more system resources. To give you an idea of some benchmarks, on an Intel integrated GPU, we've been seeing the following for our Llama models. About 5 gigabytes of VRAM needed for the 1 bil model, around 9 gigabytes of VRAM needed for the 3 bil model, and nearly 12 gigabytes of VRAM needed for the 8 bil model. There will be a full table of RAM and VRAM requirements for all of our models in one of our support articles, which I'll leave a link for down below. Essentially, you'll want to use a smaller model if you're limited on RAM, you want fast answers, or you mostly just need simple summaries. You'll want to use a larger model if you're working on a more complex code base, you want better cross-file reasoning, or you rely heavily on AI explanations during code exploration. Choosing the right model really comes down to balancing performance with your available hardware. If we choose a model that we haven't used before, the model will have to be downloaded, and that'll happen as soon as you press OK and apply your changes. Next, let's look at using a custom GGUF file. This is typically most useful when you've standardized on a specific model internally and you don't want to or can't stray from it. GGUF, short for GPT Generated Unified Format, is a single self-contained file format commonly used to distribute large language models for local inference. With Understand 7.2, you can now download GGUF models from popular repositories like Hugging Face or RealMind and use them directly inside Understand. To do this, click the ellipses button again and select Custom GGUF file. From there, just navigate to the location of your GGUF file and select Open. In this example, I've downloaded a lightweight 1 billion parameter instruct model optimized for efficient local inference from Hugging Face. So once selected, just click OK, and Understand will automatically start using that model when generating any new responses. So here we have the scan scheme function, and I'm just going to refresh it. And you can see it's using the new GGUF file to generate this response. Finally, let's talk about connecting Understand to a custom AI server. This is ideal if you already run models centrally or you want easy model switching. Once again, we're going to go pull up the preferences data and click on the ellipses. This time we're going to choose a different provider from the provider dropdown. So we have all of these options of available providers. In my case, I have an OpenAI API key, so I'm going to select that. So once you've chosen one, you'll have to point Understand to the server's location. You will have to select a model. I'm happy with GPT 5.2. And if required, you'll have to enter the API key. which I already have input here. After everything's set, we can review the acknowledgements and click OK. Now you can see my providers changed. And when I press OK, now any AI overview generated in Understand will automatically be using ChatGPT as the provider and GPT 5.2 as the model. And we can test this again by refreshing the Scan Scheme Functions AI overview, and you can see it's working right away. So to recap, we've covered how to switch between the AI models that ship with Understand, load and use your own custom GGUF files, and connect Understand to a custom or third-party AI server. I hope you found this walkthrough helpful. If you're experimenting with custom models or servers, we'd love to hear about your setup. Drop a comment below or reach out to us directly at support@sitools.com. And to learn more about these new AI features or anything else in Understand, visit support.sitools.com.